I'm sorry, everyone. That was weird. I think the stream should be fine now. I restarted it. That was fucking weird. It wasn't even reconnected. Well, I'm sorry for that hiccup. We are back at it. Now, the problem is, I now don't know how long the stream's been going. Because I don't have the timer reset. But, it's okay. It's pretty similar to the card readers. We have to use the handbook. Let's give it a try. No luck. I have a feeling I'll be able to open one of these. Oh, I know it wasn't off for very long, but, like, the problem is, on Streamlabs here, it has a timer for how long you've been live, and that's usually how I tell how long I've been going, but since I had to restart it, it resets the timer, so I don't necessarily know how long I've been going. So, we're just gonna probably just do what I normally do and just finish this, finish Danganronpa. Your knight is doing okay. Alright. You know, again, I have a feeling I'll be able to open one of these. I'm not saying all this because it's the same repeated dialogue each time. This one. Nope, no luck. Praise the Lamb! I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even going to try out. Really? I couldn't open any of these. That's so weird. I really thought I'd be able to open one of those. Oh, it's in here. The fuck is this? Look at this snazzy room. This room doesn't feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko. Well, hi.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already. I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? Regret. Wheelie chair. Leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Cool. Got a computer. There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left. Then we might be able to get info on the ultimate despair.
However...
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. You were a headmaster once? Of course you were. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
However,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. Oof. But any information about the headmaster is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get on our hands.
correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. The ultimate despair. Ooh, what's this? Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze.
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? What does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. Do you know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password, and the door should open right up.
However...
But I don't have a clue to what the password might be. All I know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, it's not nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room that she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
What? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. Hey, Vivi! After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, then that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay? In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. Beep. Kern. What? That did it? Kyoko, it works!
Why?
Why? Kyoko. Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko, how's it? It's going alright. I mean, unfortunately, the stream hiccuped earlier, so I had to restart it. But pretty much what you've missed is we're starting the final showdown, so to speak, the last trial. Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not even be in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. a good way. It is a great way to chill. That's what made it so unusual. I better check out this. Oh, I have to check the present first? Okay. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. I'm drinking water, but that's because I do a lot of talking during Danganronpa. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe. But I mean, we can't not. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising, probably. I mean, that sounds great. Moonshine? What kinds?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. It's a blueberry one? Ooh. Step by a heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light begins to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside, and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Oh dear! Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What? You thought you saw this coming? The old bones in the box trick? What was in the box? It was wrapped up so nice, so I never would have guessed it was chicken bones. You had apple pie moonshine once? That also sounds good. Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. It's just, I had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. Ah, nice. My father. Oh, wait, what? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. That's the headmaster. Hey, Lita. No worries, man. Hope you're feeling. Hope you feel better, man. We found bones in a box. Or at least that's what's left of it. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad. The same man she's been searching for? Hold on. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. It's very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. And Nick with that. Good. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words,
That most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. Hey, Plato. This came with me to BFO, which I know. And also two others left with me. Who else left with you? Also, I wish I could have some leaf. Some leaf, but I can't handle it for some reason. I can only do vape, which sadly I don't have. I'm sorry, Lita. I'm sorry, man. And who are the other two that left with you? I know that Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But that was all there was. But was that all there was? Creepy Eye and Chewbacca. I don't know who Creepy Eye is, and Chewbacca was someone who joined after I kind of stopped. Or around when I stopped, I should say. Interesting, though. I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Panty Shop, best game, 10 out of 10. Ay, ay, ay. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Look at the bones! This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
hey,
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. Fuji doesn't hide it. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
well,
Hey, Plato. Just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind. Yep, it's Plato, the doggo. You tired? Yeah. You're probably very tired. It's late. It's late for you. Yeah. They say hi, Plato. They all say hi. He's still got the stealth? Oh, yes, he does have the stealth. You can see him though. He's right here.
now,
If he couldn't even handle the job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Huh? This picture. Oh, look at the mini Kyoko! It was a blur of white and black spots. Yeah. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Cow dog? It's okay, Plato. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. Is adorable. Yes, he is quite adorable. Yeah. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Look at the little Kyoko. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Photo of Kyoko and headmaster. The only other thing here is this desk. Just notice Richie's snuck in. Yes, he is here. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out. But I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure? Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this? It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it. It says, in case of emergency. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. His keeps exploding. Oh dear. Discord pings keep losing this chat, so I'm actively ignoring Discord pings. Problem solved. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko... I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. But then, I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Well, we have a Master Keys e-handbook, so to speak.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? What is it? A favor? What is it? It says house on fire. It's probably safe to ignore.
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it only inconveniences you that much more. But...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? No, never. Why would I say such a thing? That's nonsense. If so, it's just a theory. This isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me, and I'm the one that opened the box. find out what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. Come on in, Play-Doh. The one leading Hope's Peak staff and the one who finalized the plan to isolate was Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Oh, he's in here! Just his pile of bones. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... one of the students. It's very... God, this is like the 5th time we've seen this fucking dialogue. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step at Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. 15 of us met in the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. Well, now that we have this master handbook, maybe we can open these things. I wonder if I can open this locker. Oh, it's... Wait. Why can't I... Wait, but... Ah, here we go. What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's inventory? Let's give it one more try. Beep! Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we've got inside. This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. I'm trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked up one of those notebooks and I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro Hasakuri. There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakuri. Hagakuri. I'm butchering that last name. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. Well, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? This is a crystal ball. Crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Alright, so we got this one now. I don't see anything that might be a clue. this thing is particularly empty. Except for one thing. There's just one thing. Some kind of pocket. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for our new era. It's the only hope we have. I hope you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. That's Kyoko's. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? What she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the man who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, slow. Despair walks up. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? It didn't give me a chance to fucking read it. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. But the more I see, the less it makes sense it makes. Because of these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to the people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everything. Let's check all these other lockers. I wonder if it was just those two that had things. Alright, I guess it was just those two. Wait, what?
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
I mean, yes, Monokuma, but we're not done.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Uh-huh.
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
ASA possible. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Oh, he's just gonna bring me right there? That's good. Oh, hey, hero. Ah, Makoto! Why'd you act so surprised? Oh, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait! There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Oh, yes, it's controller. Well, hello, Monokuma.
I am
He did it.
Monokuma!
Hello, welcome. Welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. This must be the envelope. Just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time. Picture of you in the shower. No, it's not. It's everyone? Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. Poor armadillo head. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Mukuro Ichisawa. Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that. Just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Makoto's not in the picture. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture of this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture. But what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean? Could it be? Everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you going to keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way of standing there, you know. So, I mean, get out! But, I told you, I'm not feeling any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Group photo has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. That's not good. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. Those were sounds. I was just trying to read what it said. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Oh, shit. How does that count as a hint? It just made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. That's not going to help things, Makoto. No, I have to clear all this up. I want to go back to the bio lab, though. I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Toko. Toko, are you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? Oh, nope, there she is. Wah! It's cold, it's super cold. So cold. I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't.
Have
Oh,
you
then
reached
what?
that certain
Hot and bothered,
age?
straight up horny. That dog, though. Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was waking up just now. What do you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga. We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate.
You SOB!
And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember.
Yes!
So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory has been added to the truth.
Huh?
But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around somewhere, doing his own investigating.
Yes, yes.
By himself? I assume so.
Oh,
I
I'm
knew
on
it! I
fire.
totally knew it! I'm a total pro when it comes to all things math. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now. There she goes. Genocide Jack shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Ah, I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be some reason for it. Yeah, this. The fridge. It's open. At least we know why he keeps her around. But I'm sure that they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Oh, hi, Kyoko. Kyoko,
Makoto.
it's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to be. Have to apologize.
Listen.
Listen, about this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem...
it's a morgue. Yeah, we gathered that though.
I knew it.
I suspected it. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why has everything got to be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge and hands outstretched. But suddenly, she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is... Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body is inside the fridge.
I see.
Just like every other time. The mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. Doggo's using obfuscate again. Doggo's right here. He likes to lay up next to the pillows, so it is definitely hard to see him. The mastermind did it. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess?
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. You can't tell he looks like a blanket. It's true. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time. And I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it?
It would seem...
The blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on includes Mukuro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If there's only 9 lit up, there's supposed to be 16. That means there's 7 people